Today, I'll be showing you how we scaled a new dropshipping store from zero to over $5,000 in only 3 days by running TikTok ads. We'll be covering how I found the winning product, my exact TikTok ads campaign, and all of the ins and outs that come from running a six-figure e-com empire. And if you guys don't know who I am, my name's Anthony Eclipse, and over these last 3 years, we've generated over $2.3 million through Shopify dropshipping. And our members have been posting some incredible wins along the way. So if these results inspire you, then make sure you stick around until the end, because by the end of today's video, you will have a clear blueprint to scaling your first winning product. Before we set up the TikTok ads, we first need a winning product. And yesterday, we launched 3 products at the exact same time. First is the Blackhead Spatula. This is meant to give the customer more clear and radiant skin. Secondly is the Glam Box. This is a portable makeup box with a built-in LED. And finally, we have the Pet Calming Pillow. This is a cuddle pillow for your pet that is going to reduce their anxiety and help them stay more calm. All 3 of today's products were found using Minya for product research. We then built a product page for all 3 of the products, and we launched the TikTok ads that you see now. And of the 3 products we tested, only this Blackhead Spatula got us profitable sales. Meanwhile, the Glam Box and Pet Calming Bed got us 0 sales. And that leads us to today. We've identified a winning product, but how can we scale up to those big numbers like you see in those YouTube videos? So first, we are going to create a new campaign, and we are going to be launching my famous bids. I posted an in-depth tutorial setting these up the other month. However, I'll give you a high-speed recap in today's video. So first, go with website conversions. Call it your product name followed by bids, our case Blackhead Spatula, and then the rest of these settings you can leave disabled. Do not toggle any of these on and click continue. Now for your ad group name, you will call this bid $, and here you're going to put your break even point. In our case, we're selling one for $39.95. One of them cost us $13.63 to fulfill, leaving us with $26 profit margins, which is pretty damn good for this product. So in this case, our break-even point, we will put $26. Select your pixel from the dropdown with the complete payment event. Scrolling down to placements, then we only want our ads on TikTok. We can disable the search right here. And then under advanced settings, we're going to disable comments, downloading, and sharing. I understand I'm going a little bit fast today, but remember, if you want the full in-depth tutorial, we have that on the channel. The purpose of this video is to show you this campaign in action, not just scaling one day, but I'm going to scale this multiple days and hopefully hit a few $1,000s profit. Now for the country, I was running United States for the testing campaign. It's important that whatever settings you had for your day 1 test, that you're essentially copy pasting onto the scale campaign. So for us, United States, 18 plus, both genders. And then the rest of these settings right here, you can ignore all the way down until budget and schedule. So for the budget, we're setting this to $200 per day because we've already identified a profitable product. So at this point, we should have the confidence and the courage to spend more money on ads. Now for the schedule, we are going to put this for tomorrow at midnight. I always like to schedule my ads for the following day. And one thing I've been doing this past year is day parting everything from 8 a.m. to midnight. I found that I don't get a lot of sales in these early morning hours, and I'd rather just save my ad spend for the most profitable hours of the day. Now there's one more option we have for this page, and that is the target CPA. So for this, we will also put our break-even point, which is $26. From here, we can click continue. For our ad creatives, since we already have a profitable product, we just need to come to our video, choose library, and select whichever video got you profitable sales the day before. And if we check inside of our blackhead spatula campaign, we can see that this first video got us 0 purchases, and I accidentally uploaded this video into the ad. So we'll update this in a minute. But if we check videos 2 and 3, these ones actually both got us a purchase. However, you want to pay attention to the cost per purchase, because at the end of the day, profit is king. Revenue on a screen, just numbers, is meaningless without the pure profit hitting your bank account. So this middle video right here has a $25 cost per purchase, which is basically at our break-even point. Whereas this bottom video has a $10 cost per purchase, literally getting double the amount of sales as this middle video. So for the scaling campaign, I am only going to include this masterpiece right here. And because I accidentally uploaded the wrong video, let's just update that. For the text then, paste whatever text you had from the previous day. We can paste our website URL. And as always, click this preview button, because the last thing you want is to send your customers to a website that doesn't work. From here though, we can click publish all, and we're almost done. With the bids, there's one final step. It is a little pain to set up, but hopefully tomorrow the payoff is worth it. So clicking into the bids, here is our bid $26. Essentially, this is telling TikTok, listen, we are willing to spend up to $26 for one purchase on our website. And I understand that's our break-even point, but TikTok will be like, oh shit, this guy is a serious buyer. He's willing to spend $26 for a purchase. And as a result, you will start getting sales on your website for much, much lower. It's almost a cheat code for scaling up. Now, we don't just leave the one bid amount. Instead, we are going to copy this, create 9 more copies, and we are going to create 5 bids above this amount and 5 bids below this amount. So 5 above would be 27, 28, 29, 30, 31. And then 4 below this would be 25, 24, 23, 22. And then clean up the names a little bit. And now we can copy these. All of the settings should be good. Just double check that the same ad is up and that it's scheduled for tomorrow, and we are set. And there is one more tweak we need to do. What you'll notice is that this says bid 22, but the bid amount is still $26. So we can real quick just update all of these. So bid $22. And we just want to quickly go through this and update all of the bids so that way they match the bid name. And that is it. All of the bids are officially updated. And if you're wondering, like, Anthony, bro, why did we just make 10 copies of this and do some different bids? Remember, we have a full tutorial on the channel here where I break this strategy down in depth and really share all of the science behind it. The purpose of this video, though, is to show you that campaign in action and to actually show you how to run this on a day-to-day basis. So that is it for today. Remember, you need one winning product to even get started with this. And then tomorrow we're going to check back in with hopefully some good news. Yo, what up guys? It's currently day number 2 of the blackhead spatula. And today we brought in 31 orders for $1,358 in overall revenue. And checking out the ads, you'll notice we have 2 campaigns active. We have the OG campaign from yesterday with our winning creative still running. And then we also have our bid campaign that we launched for today. Taking a look inside of the bids, you'll notice that I turned off these 5 ad groups, and the main primary reason is that the cost per click was just through the roof. Look at the cost per click on these 5 versus the other 5, and they just weren't getting the same clicking intent, so I shut these off quite early before they managed to spend too much. That way, my money can be allocated on the bids that will actually get us some traction. Then the rest of these bids were generating us some sales, and you want to pay close attention to this cost per complete payment column. Essentially, the lower number you see right here, the more profitable this individual bid is. So in this case, bids number 23 and 28 are essentially just breaking even because our cost per purchase is so dang high. However, if we look at 24, 25, and 29, you'll notice that the cost per purchase on these is insanely profitable compared to everything else. Keep in mind, between the two campaigns we ran today, we spent $486 on ads, and checking out the profit loss, we made back $373 at 27% margins, which is pretty damn good. So for tomorrow, I am going to duplicate all of our winning bids 3 times each, meaning that if all goes well, we will make triple the profit for day 3, which is tomorrow. Yo, what's up guys? It is currently day number 3. And right now, our store is up to 4.2K with 93 orders. It's actually the 4th of July outside. So this store literally paid for my dinner tonight, and it's only the 3rd day of running ads. Hopping into the TikTok ads manager, we still have the 2 campaigns running today, the OG test from 2 days ago, and then we have the CBO, which has been running yesterday plus today. Looking inside of the bids, this is going to be extremely overwhelming, but understand, if something is turned on, that's because we are getting profitable purchases. As long as our cost per complete payment is under $26, that means we are profitable. And if anything is turned off, it's either because the cost per purchase was way too high or because the cost per click was absolutely ridiculous. So out of all 19 of these bids, we have spent over $1,100 on this individual campaign. Today alone, this isn't including yesterday, by the way. And checking out the profit loss for today alone, even though we spent over $1,000 on ads, our store is on 36% margins, which is pretty damn insane, netting us $1,561 for today alone. And keep in mind, it is only day 3. Now, let's check out the entire profit loss from day 1 when we first began this challenge on July 2nd, all the way until today, July 4th. So over these last 3 days, we've got 127 orders. We've generated $5,700 in overall revenue after all ad spend, shipping orders out to the customer, transaction fees, etc. We were left with $1,858 in pure net profit. This is cold hard cash that is getting transferred into our bank. And if you're wondering what the next steps would be to continue scaling up this campaign, then I want you to click that first link down in the description and pin comment below and apply to join my one-on-one mentorship. This week, my student Samfire just crossed the 100K mark, and we've had a dozen other students also do the same. Their lives were greatly transformed from their e-commerce stores, and they've gained the ability to actually quit their jobs and have time and location freedom. And sure, you don't need to apply to my program, totally understandable, but understand, if you're going solo, only relying on free YouTube content, that is like driving down the highway going 5 miles per hour. Or you can apply to my one-on-one mentorship program, work directly with me, someone who's already done everything, and you can hit the highway going 60 miles per hour and hit your goals in record time. So if you're tired of the guesswork and looking to get your first winning product and actually scale it up like you've seen today, then I want you to click that first link down below and apply to my program to see if you qualify. On the screen now is a testimonial from my student Tomas, who went from 0 to 78K within 3 months while living in a poor country. So check this video out and I'll see you there.